gonna get started in just a second here. Okay, so we were supposed to be doing Kirby today, but honestly, I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling lazy. So, we're gonna do a little bit of shiny hunting, do the Tera raid. I did not realize I was in a battle. And then honestly call it a day. So short stream today. Let's connect to the internet for the purpose of connecting with other people. But yeah, honestly, today's gonna be a chill stream. I'm not even realizing that I'm a host and I need to start the raid. That's unfortunate. Goldfish, communication error, yeet. I'm so concerned on why that randomly happened, but it's fine. I should be able to handle this alone, honestly. I say as my Kyogre is, in fact, dying. Right, we're gonna take down Chiyu. And then shiny hunt the fire types around Paldea. And Kitakami and Blueberry. And just hope for the best luck possible because we're gonna need it probably. So nice chill stream. We're gonna do our part for these raids. And hopefully we get a lot of Herba Mystica, honestly. One of each would be lovely. Chiyu has such a good shiny. Like, there's no reason for it to have that good of a shiny. Alright, we did our part. So let's go shiny hunt some Charcadet. I already have a shiny Ceruledge. I could use it as a shiny Armarouge, but knowing me, I will just probably get a second shiny Ceruledge. My goal for today is to get at least one shiny marked Pokemon. At least one. I know that's not a hard thing to achieve. No, Charcadet, leave me alone. And I think I see a shiny in the distance. I sure do. I got a shiny Charcadet right away. I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball at this one. This one will be for Armarouge. We will... okay. can't evolve it on screen right now. Bruh. But I'll make a video later of me evolving it. Fine, get in the Dusk Ball. Get in the Beast Ball, because you're a beast. Bruh, that would have been so cool. Get in the Beast Ball, please. I'll use all my Beast Balls until you stay. Bro, just wasting balls. Do you have false swipes? No. Why would I put false swipes on a competitive Pokemon? Why are you using a competitive Pokemon Shiny Hunt? Because Cerulege is my buddy. Why wouldn't I? I know I should be using something with false swipes, don't say it. But this is what makes me happy, this is what brings me joy. I'm gonna do the curse thing. I'm throwing a repeat ball at it. I don't care. There. That's for, Armor Rouge anyway. So I am not breaking the rule of ghost types needing to be in a Dusk Ball, because Armor Rouge is not... Hello? Thanks for that. Excuse me. That's for a Pokemon I don't actually care about. Shout out to the camera. Yeah. I mean, no shade to Armor Rouge. It's a cool Pokemon. But... let's be real. If you looked at Armor Rouge and you said Armor Rouge is cooler than Cerulege, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. And it's okay to be wrong. We're all wrong sometimes. I think Gengar has an okay shiny, and objectively, that is incorrect. But I am just a Gengar fanboy, and Gengar can do no wrong. What if someone's definition is big, bulky armor and not fiery swords? Then they're still wrong. Ghost King Yurei disrespecting Gengar on live. It really is a cursed moon. Listen, you will never hear me admit that Gengar has a bad shiny again. So, Gengar haters, take the win. Because you're never going to take it again. I say Gengar haters as if that's a thing. There's no such thing as a Gengar hater. Because let's be real, if someone hates Gengar, no they don't. That's not real. Gengar has no haters. We did technically get the shiny Charcadet. I say technically, but not even technically. We did. But I don't think it stops there. I think I'm gonna go for another one and see if I can get a shiny marked Charcadet. It would be even better if I can get a shiny marked large shiny. Did I say shiny twice? Shiny, large, or small, it doesn't matter. Charcadet. Basically, I need everything on this Pokemon. It needs to have a specific size, it needs to be shiny, it needs a mark. And then stats, I can handle myself. If it has terrible stats, no need to worry. We'll fix it. We'll work on it. That's 2 shiny Charcadet. Dusk Ball. Dusk Ball. Dusk Ball. Okay. Ultra Ball. fact work eventually. Beast Ball. Beast Ball! I just got run over. Best to attack it's in front of you. What I want to do, I'm going to make a box for the shinies I get today. So, I did a shiny hunt for Char Cadet, by the way, like a while ago. The last time it was in raids. Not raids, outbreaks. And I didn't get any, but I did get a bunch of unique marks that I'm really happy about. Let's just do box 17. This will be the shiny box for the day. And at the end of the stream, we're going to go through and see... The way none of them are in Dusk Balls, though. Yeah, I was having a lot of trouble getting them in Dusk Balls for some reason. But then if I threw a random ball, they would stay. So, unfortunately, all of those are probably going to be Armor Rouge. I think I can, like, excuse the Beast Ball. Like, see, that one right there, that one was perfect. It was large, it had a mark, but it wasn't shiny. A large, shiny, marked Pokemon? Come on. I am not reading that. I'm sorry, I'm just not. The outbreak has disappeared. For reference, for future viewers, feel free to just read the live chat. Pull it up. My boyfriend's being... My boyfriend's being my boyfriend. Get back here. Alright, where is the next Char Cadet outbreak? It's over here. Oh, it's right on a fly point. That's cool. Gotta do no work for that one. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You know what? Fine. Do I have a Gallade? I somehow do not have a shiny Gallade. Of all things to not have. What are you? Oh, another shiny Charcadet. I don't know when I got that one. That might have been in the one I was talking about, honestly. Okay. I need to see something. One second. I am looking for a very specific... There we go, I found it. Alright, so I have... You know, I should probably add the game I'm playing to my video. I just noticed that. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There we go. Okay, so... I'm trying to figure out which ingredient is for fire type. Because I'm thinking I'm just gonna do a sandwich. I think it's red pepper. Apparently, fire type is basil. That's weird. No, it's not, because that says water. Hmm. Okay. I have a sandwich maker thing that tells you what the sandwich will be. So I'm trying to like piece it together. Is this a shiny shark cadet? No, I got 2 of them. I'm just trying to figure out what my sandwich recipe has to be, because I'm going to make a fire type sandwich. So if I do a tomato, an onion, 1 green pepper, and a hamburger, and then 2 red peppers, that should be fire type. I would like one, please. I will trade you a shiny in return. I did catch 2, and I am going to be shiny hunting them a lot, so if you want one, I can get you one. I do have 2 already. Technically, I have 3 because this one is from before, but we'll do the one specifically from today. So I have these 2 right now. But you have a lot of shinies already. I don't know what I could give you that you don't already have. You can figure that out later. Alright. We're at the outbreak. So that's one important thing that we need to do. Let's start a picnic. And let's make a Sammy. So we need a tomato, an onion, a green pepper, 2 red peppers, and a hamburger. And we'll do 2 spicy herba mystica. And since we're shiny hunting a Charcadet, we're gonna put the heroic sword. Alright. Tomato. 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 Pepper. 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 Onion. 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 Hamburger. Peppa. Peppa. Habba. Spicy. Oh no! My sandwich is ruined. Sparkling title and encounter. It still worked, thank God. Oh no. I didn't know other fire types were spawning here. It's fine. This is fine. This is okay. Well, if Richie, hold on, I can't read. What? Well, if Richie's going with the idea of a Charcadet that turns into a Ceruledge, I was thinking of having a Charcadet too as its younger brother and make it an Armor Rouge. Yeah, that'd be a fun idea for Richie's character, is accidentally getting the malicious armor. The thing with my character for the Pokemon D&D is Charcadet is a is coming from a family. 1 second, I'm dry. All right, I'm wet. Anyway, I should not say things. Charcadet is coming from a family of snipers. So he has his mother, who is an Armor Rouge, and his father, who is a Magmortar. Char Cadet wants to be like his mom, because she, in the guild, is known to be one of the best snipers in the entire world. Even better than Pokemon like Inteleon. So he aspires to be just like her. He's like, my mom is so cool, she's the coolest, she's one of the best members in the entire guild, and that's what I want to be. I want to travel the world. I want to figure out this issue that's going on in the campaign right now, and I want to be a sniper. But at some point in the campaign, when it's time for Char Cadet to evolve, he's going to get the armor, but it's going to be the malicious armor painted. So instead of him becoming a Armor Rouge, he's going to become a Silverledge. Okay, so if I don't go Char Cadet, I have two more ideas. Chespin, the Gentle Giant Knight, or Oshawott, the Aspiring Knight. You have time to figure out your character, and if you still want to go down the route of us having pretty much matching characters where one of us becomes Silverledge, the other becomes Armor Rouge, we could do that. We just have to work that into the story. And I think it would be cool later for like character conflict. Or not really character conflict, just like a little bit of character story where, you know, like I said, my character wants to become a sniper but ends up not. And then if you do Char Cadet and you become the sniper, you can have the brother interaction of that, which would be cool. But yeah. That's tiny and marked. Well, I find Oshawott fitting for my personality. It's a little more as, first off, it's innocent, pure individual whose life is turned around due to tragedy in family and has to learn to defend itself. Yeah. Either way, whatever you want to do. We still have time because we're still in the middle of the Marvel D&D campaign. I say middle. We're at the tail end of the middle part. Like, we're about to hit like end game of it. I'm gonna start running this way a little. I want to see if I can just see anything. I know the shinies, the Char Cadets aren't over here, but I want to see the other fire types. There is something in my brain It's probably just home state, but every time I see North Province, my brain immediately reads it as North Providence, and my brain just goes, no thank you. I'm good. Not me immediately doxing myself on the internet, but it's fine. The ancient ways of the scallop. Growlithe, I promise you do not want these blades. You do not want to fight me. I promise you do not. Oh my god, can you stop interrupting my auto battles, please? Thanks. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm not. It's just annoying. Go away. And Tera has to defend himself from bullies and Arbok of Arbok Kai. Brother. Or if not Oshawott, I might go for Cubfu. Oh, the outbreak disappeared. I'm over here wasting time. Let's go to the next outbreak. And it is nighttime, so if I find a shiny, large, marked one, I will be able to dusk ball it. And our dreams will come true. Could be a fun idea to mess with due to either going pure water or angry dark route. True. Bro. You know that's not what I wanted, and you did that on purpose. Get rid of the Tauros for me. Thank you. Okay, I'm not seeing any shinies. Yes, I am. Hello, buddy. Duskwell. That's our third shiny Charcadet in this stream. Bruh. What was that? Why don't you stay in the ball? Kupfu would be crazy for later. Because it's like, I can see him starting off at the same pace as everybody else. But I think once he becomes a Urshifu, that's when he would really kind of become like the ace of the team. Okay, that's Picnic. And respawn. See, this thing's perfect. It's large and has a mark, but it's just not shiny. Small and marked, just not shiny. Has a mark, not a particular size, has a mark. Da-da-da. Nothing. Has a mark. Has a mark. You know what? We're gonna take this because this is our. Whoa, nice voice crack, buddy. Our fourth shiny, and it has a mark. It wasn't a size, but it had a mark. Aw, she's anxious. I love that for her. We got the marked shiny. We just did not get a extra large, extra small, or just large small marked shiny. So we got like half of what we want. Emily's yapping too much. I can't hear the stream and I'm doing work. That's fine. If I'm remembering correctly, the only difference in this campaign compared to the Pokemon campaign I did is I don't think our characters are humans brought to the Pokemon world. I think it's a case of we are born in the Mystery Dungeon world. But I could be wrong on that. That's the idea I went with anyway when I was writing my character. Oh my god, wait. Wait. Tiny shiny. Tiny marked shiny. It's the opposite of what we wanted, but it is something. Alright. You're tiny, and you have one of the most basic marks. It's fine. I cannot be too picky. I got pretty much exactly what I wanted. So being extra picky would not be too fair right now. But there's another shiny. Bro. I'm just gonna keep throwing dusk balls. Are you going to do a shiny giveaway? I am not going to say yes, but I am not going to say no. I don't plan on streaming too long today, so Probably not. I think the only way to really make Cubfu into Urshifu fair for the Mystery Dungeon D&D is to give Cubfu a later evolution, whereas like you could say like 30 victories in battle would be good enough for a single stage Pokemon. Maybe push that to like 40 victories. Cause I mean, going from Charcadet to Cerulege is already going to be a hassle. Plus, Cubfu is very much a story evolution, not accidental or random. That's true. Do I still have time on my sandwich? I have a minute on my... You're a... You know what? Let me not. I almost cursed out of Tauros. Should I keep hunting more Charcadet? Or should I move on to Vulpix? Because Vulpix is in Kitakami. I find it funny that your boss didn't call me today, which is annoying, but it's whatever. Did you get the email at all? Because you're going to get an email first. Nope, no email. Oh well. I mean, best thing you can do right now is just kind of wait it out. Other than, you know, the work drama I talked about yesterday. But we're not going to talk about that on stream. Because it's not important. Well, the only reason I'm saying Vulpix is because I'm going by what's in Outbreaks right now. Not by what I like. Because if Litwick was in Outbreaks, we would have been already working on Litwick as well. I see a shiny Vulpix. And it has a mark. Oh look, a Mimikyu. Mimikyu is in the background cheering for me. Damn, I really should be doing these outbreaks because I really want to build my fire type team again. Valid. Yeah, you should. Honestly, I think the one shiny Vulpix is enough because while Vulpix is a cool Pokemon, and I do like Ninetales, I'm not going to go crazy for it. I'm only going crazy for the Charcadet line because I am very specifically searching for a large marked shiny Charcadet so I can have a large marked shiny Cerulege. So I think after this outbreak, we'll move over to Blueberry and do some Numel. I have nothing to do when I go home, so I'll charge my Switch and do outbreaks later. Valid. If you want later, do you want to do some outbreaks or rivals? Or is tonight a date night? Today is not a date night, so we can do either or. I'll move my Switch into the living room and move his into this room. I will be grinding rivals later. or trying to finish up the events. So if I finish Rivals, I probably won't continue it. So we can do either, honestly. I'm down to do it regardless. Because I need to grind some of the missions so I can get the last of the couple gallery cards that I need for this season. It's so funny. I think it was literally Monday last week when we were playing Rivals. After we got off the game, I saw a TikTok, and the TikTok was of a guy being like, here's how you can tell if somebody is mentally ill. And then he did like a cut to the next scene. And, you know, he was portraying a quote-unquote character. And he was just like, oh, I really want to go play Marvel Rivals. And I was like, bruh, that's mean. I was just playing Rivals. And you're calling me mentally ill? I mean, you're not wrong. But I'm not mentally ill because I play Rivals. I'm mentally ill for other reasons. You know what? I probably should have caught that Vulpix, because that one was tiny and marked. It wasn't shiny, but still. I honestly don't need to continue the outbreak because it's gone. So I'm gonna evolve the Vulpix that we just got. To be fair, I did have a shiny sandwich up for Char Cadet. I did not put one back up for Vulpix. You know what? Let's fuck around and find out. Let's go over here and see if we can get a second one just for shits and giggles. We won't do the whole damn thing, but we'll knock out a few and see if our shiny luck continues. It's very fitting that I found a dusk ball right there. We're not getting the luck we want. There's no immediate shiny. Again, though, can't really ask for too much. You know what? After we get our next shiny, so after we get Numel, I am going to shiny hunt Bellsprout. And we all know why. Alright, let's do a picnic. I am not going to make a sandwich. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this area is a no, but let's push a little bit further. Let's go this way and check over here. I got excited for a second, and I was like, oh my god, look, there it is. Dope. Guarantee if I make a fire sandwich, I will find a second one. I would just like to say that I got more shinies than just a bunch of what? I would just like to say that in this video I got more than just a collection of Charcadet and then one each of the other two. But realistically, that is in character for me, so, you know, again, can't really complain too much. Alright. I gave it an attempt. Let's go hunt our good friend Numal. Now what does a shiny Numal look like? It's lighter and the green on its back turns into a blue. So what does Camerupt look like? Look like? Camerupt is a black shiny. Black shinies are really cool. Oh my god, no, this is actually really cool because if Numal is in ZA, we'll have a shiny for Mega Camerupt. I would make a fire sandwich, honestly, but I don't think I want to use the Herba Mystica right now. Because I really do not have a lot of it. Yeah, I really have a lot of Herba Mystica, so like I'm debating on doing it, but also it's like I don't have the supply to do that. And it's not hard to get again, but I really don't play the game enough to validate doing that. Those are all green. I could just find a basic fire spawning sandwich. Fire or ground. I don't necessarily have to do a shiny sandwich, because then with more fire type spawns, the likelihood of a shiny spawning could increase. Because there's only one fire type in this area anyway, as far as I know. I don't think there's a lot of fire types that spawn over here. You know what? Let's attempt it. Okay. Let's see. Encounter fire level 1. I could just do that, but I think I should go for encounter level 2. Encounter ground. Encounter normal. Encounter ground is also okay, but I'm pretty sure there are ground types that spawn there, and we want to really single out the fire type as much as possible for this. Fighting, water, ground again, flying, 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 ghost, fire 1, fire 1, fighting, rock, fairy, rock. The hearts are ghost type, I know that. Counter fairy. Do I really not have an encounter level 2 fire? Okay. Let's just do the thing. Tomato, onion, green, red, red. Burger. 1, 2. Well, I already fucked up, so I don't see how this is gonna work out for me. We'll do a pepper here, a pepper here, a pepper here. We'll try our best to not drop it again. It worked. My phone is ringing at the worst time. I'm gonna mute for a second so I can take this call, but I'm still gonna just play. I just won't be speaking. Okay, I am back. That was my boyfriend's mother doing meal plans for the night. I was gonna say that Blueberry Academy really just does not like me, because it's always the Blueberry Academy Pokemon that I have trouble with. But as soon as that thought crossed my mind, I spotted the shiny. Let's throw a rare candy on it to evolve it right away. Yeah, sure, you can get rid of Double Edge. Let's... Alright, we're gonna use up the rest of this sandwich. So let's see if there's any natural spawning fire types. Other than all of these lovely... You know what? Let's go see if we can get a Litleo. Trapinch, you are not a fire type. Today is the day of the fire type, so go away. Respectfully and disrespectfully, thanks. Can you not climb? What's your problem? Oh. I understand. This isn't something we can climb on, period. So where the heck is the outbreak? I ask, confused that there's a Litleo outbreak right here. I know it's not a nighttime Pokemon. Maybe if I fly over here and then I just go back. I don't know. That's strange. Okay, I doubt it's a nighttime Pokemon, but now I'm doubting myself. So... Litleo habitat during the... lives in the savanna biome. It doesn't say anything about time of day. Okay. Whatever. Are there any other fire types over here other than Charcadet? No. There are not, but there are only 2 Charcadet outbreaks, so I might as well just go do those at that case. Actually, let's go here first. Any... Oops. Alright, so let's go take care of this Charcadet outbreak over here. And then I'm going to attempt a... Bellsprout outbreak. Not even a Bellsprout outbreak. A Bellsprout shiny hunt, because unfortunately there are no Bellsprout outbreaks right now, and I'm not going to reset for them. The goal is still the same. We do want to try to get a large shiny marked, but let's start with just a 7th shiny Charcadet for the day. That's fine. We got a small shiny marked Charcadet. So let's go to the other side of that scale and let's get exactly what we want this time. We have 2 outbreaks left to get that. So we have the opportunity to do so. And like I said, I do want to attempt a shiny hunt of Bellsprout. But that's just going to be a There's a term for it. I can't think of the term, but it's gonna be out of an outbreak because, like I said, I'm not gonna reset for outbreaks. I think Nope. Why not reset for outbreaking? Resetting for outbreak, what's stopping you? I simply just don't want to. The main reason is, with there being an outbreak event right now, the majority of outbreaks we're going to be seeing is Charcadet, Vulpix, and Numel. So regardless, they're going to take over the screen anyway. So I figure if I just isolate a spawn instead and try to do it that way, that might work out. The chances of getting it aren't as good as if I were to do a outbreak, but alright, number 8 is just large with no mark. We're getting closer and closer to our goal. Like that one we just defeated. Why couldn't it be shiny? We would have had what we wanted right there. Do any of you have blue eyes? No? I'm not seeing blue eyes. But this one's brave. Brave or stupid, not sure which one, but Time to reset. Large and marked, not shiny. Just large, not shiny. Regular. Large, marked, not shiny. Tiny, marked, not shiny. Regular. Regular. Marked shiny hunting is the new gen shiny hunting. Was there not just a shiny? Was there? Did I miss a shiny? Did I miss number 9? I don't think so. Yeah, the hair is the same shade of blue as the eyes. Unfortunately, that being the only tell for a shiny is unfortunate, but I am locked in with that stuff, so. Picnic. Reset the spawns. The outbreak has disappeared. Alright. And now we go to the next outbreak. Which is not over here, but there are 2 Charkada here that we can battle. There's a bunch over here that we can check. Which is so funny. But since this is not the outbreak area, we are not going to hang out over here yet. I'm gonna head towards where we need to be. And then if there's time in the sandwich after the outbreak is done, maybe we'll just come back this way. Because that many Charcadet is insane. I'm getting away from the outbreak, so let's not do that. Do I just need to go up here? Is my outbreak up here? I'm confused with these cliff ones, because it's like, where do I go specifically? Bruh, I'm so locked in that my brain just is not even registering that I'm streaming right now. Which is probably a sign that I should probably call it quits soon. Which, honestly, I just might, because we did just run out of our sandwich. I have an idea. Let's picnic. Go if I zoom over here and picnic. All right. Still got 4 seconds. 1. Picnic. Alright, so all the normal Pokemon are starting to spawn again. Charcadet and Charcadet from the outbreak. And now any Charcadets we see over here, we can assume are part of an outbreak. The ones that were over there were not. So I'm going to make an assumption that I should probably be up here again. Like I said, these ledge outbreaks are the worst, because it's like, where the hell am I supposed to be? Bro's really struggling now. And you know what? I'm gonna take my struggling to figure out my Charcadet issue as a sign to probably call it quits in a minute. So yeah, let's do that. It's fine. Let's teleport over here. And let's no, not gonna host a picnic. Let's just take a look at our stuff for the day. So we got a okay stats docile Charcadet, okay stats calm Charcadet, our good stats relaxed Charcadet, okay lax, okay sassy, okay good, okay mild, okay great, adamant good, and great stats, jolly. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shinies in the span of 2 hours. Which honestly is pretty good. I don't want to make any promises, but I was debating on skipping Stream Wednesday. I'm going to put that out there now. But if I don't, I'm thinking of either A, continuing one of the 100% playthroughs, because I do want to finish one of them before ZA comes out, because I'm still waiting on my days to be approved at work. Anyway, sorry, zoned out. I'm waiting for my days to get approved for work. I want to make sure I get at least one of those 100% playthroughs done. So Wednesday, if we don't skip, we'll probably do one of those. If not, we'll do some more shiny hunting. I have a few videos planned, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.